Mano, grande final com 2 brasileiros. Let's go, mano. Let's go. Isso aqui vai ser insano.
It's used from Brazil. Vamos, Brazil! I want everybody to cheer for this as this gameplay is about to unravel in front of us right now.
I am so honored to witness history in your top 2 players of the BCX 2023 singles competition, Kaina and Use.
Find themselves here in Grands.
Let's go.
Well, here we go. It is the grand finals.
Grand finals, bora. Que legal, mano. Que legal.
Who's it gonna be, Kaina or Use? Like we said, Use has already beaten Kaina
That
once
is versus
before, which means
Jian.
that
Nossa.
Kaina has to do 2 best of 5s
Diria,
against
mano.
Use if he wants to be crowned
2
the
BR. Ai, que
BCS
legal.
2023
Muito
singles
bom.
champion.
Kaina did bring it all the way to game 5 against Use, but wasn't able to close it out. We'll see if this set is any different. Now you see on the bottom of your screen, Kaina has an L next to his name. That means he's coming through on the elimination side. Meanwhile,
É, tem
Use has
isso,
a
né?
W because
O
he's
Kaina
coming
tá vindo
through
da
on the
losers
winner's
bracket
side. That means
e
it's a
o
double
Use tá na
elimination
winners.
tournament. One of the first things we covered, Kaina
Ou
has to
seja,
win 2
Kaina
sets
venceu o
against
campeonato,
Use. He
ele tem
has
que
to
ganhar
double
2 sets do
eliminate
Use.
And so far, it's looking a little rough.
It's looking rough for Kaina, but great for Use. He's got the sword in hand. He doesn't have him quite in that KO percent. That
Cara,
counter
não
just
tem como
adds
torcer
up
pra
a
alguém,
little
mano.
bit more
Como é
damage, but a
possível
godlike
isso?
recovery might not do it just yet for Use.
There is a weapon spawn on the field. We haven't seen Kaina move over to the axe, which has been his main weapon of choice for the
Nice.
past couple sets. He might want to try and lean on that a little bit further into this game, as Use was able to take the first stock with only about 100 damage on it.
Now he's over to that greatsword. It's been a powerhouse weapon for Use for a while, but now Kaina's on that axe, which, like you said, has been a powerhouse weapon for him.
Use over on the wall. He's taking turns
Caraca.
between playing high on that wall, and then he'll go back down low on the wall in case Kaina wants to
Nair,
throw
nair.
something out that peeks just over that corner. Neutral light gonna send Jae Yun flying. That defense is gonna
Ui,
come in handy, but
nossa,
not on the
passou
second
muito.
time.
Really clean
Muito
edge guard
perto
from
de ele
Kaina, spot
conseguir.
dodging that weapon toss
Ai,
just in
caraca.
time to get out of it and throw out that neutral light and keep Use from getting that wall touch, keeping this one close.
Oh, he goes for the nair, and then the second after that, he goes for the ground pound. Normally, he goes for the
Caraca, olha o
double
dano
nair,
que
goes
o
for that
Kaina já tá
juggle.
botando.
The juggle with the light attack after the light attack, but this time, threw out that 360-degree hitbox with the ground pound, found a connection with it. He is still behind Use, but it is not an insurmountable lead.
Use swinging back. As long as Use doesn't get this KO, then Kaina can find all the damage that he needs. But there's the downlight into the recovery, but it wasn't enough. The dare on the first stock gave him the damage he needed to get that KO. This time he didn't get that dare.
It is wild that we could see Greatsword potentially win BCX, and it's not the online BCX when it was released Greatsword.
Side air from Use. He'll get the KO. Kaina gonna have to come in and find that KO immediately. Otherwise, Use gonna find a lot of runway here.
Swapping back over to the Greatsword, Kaina now has the hammer. Instant cleanup. Coming in at about 2 minutes and 45 seconds into this game, kind of swapping back over to the axe. He wants that damage build opportunity. He's sticking to the ground. He's not jumping up and going for the nairs.
He is not challenging Use in the air. He's like, you can sit on that soft platform, but eventually you're gonna want to come down. The sweat beads come out from Use. He's running out of options, but Kaina just takes that opportunity to get some more damage.
We're now seeing a standard aerial from Kaina being the first axe neutral air and then the ground pound. He's threw out yet another ground pound in the air. That wasn't something he was doing too much earlier, so he's changing things up here to go against Use.
Goes in for the sideline. This time he'll hit it. Gets the ground pound, punishing the dodge of Use. Oh, but the weapon toss goes through
Ai,
and Use capitalizes.
caramba, cara.
Gets a big
Nossa,
repeat into the
recovery chegou
recovery.
bonito lá em
Use gonna
cima.
take game number 1.
Use is
Let's
2
go.
victories away from going home with runway for takeoff is so much shorter than Kaina's at this moment, and he's ready to take off. Like the Vector he used to play, he's a jet plane and he's
The jet fuel he needs
Bora.
to fly, and he is flying high right now. As we get into game number 2.
Mano, é engraçado ver 2 BR na final. Porque, tipo,
Use has just been running wild.
não tem pra quem
Starting off
torcer,
with the hammer,
velho.
Use is starting off with the the sword. Back-to-back neutral lights coming out. Goes for the big move, the ground pound over the stage. Stays there for just a second. Great dodge to get through the down light in Kaina's corner guard. Again, Kaina very much staying on the ground, trying to control that ground as much as he can, waiting for the landing to come in. That time there was a falling side air that made a connection with Kaina. There's the stomp side air from Kaina. Stomp side light because he picked it up right on that corner. He knows exactly when to say versus side light depending on where he picks up that first D-light.
Stomps being thrown out from Kaina. Doesn't hit the side air. Use lands, gets a nice little neutral light. Both of them jockeying for that stage control. Weapon toss to open up, coming out from Use.
They're both being so careful with how often they attack. He went for the stomp down air, but ends up dropping it. Neutral light coming out. That's going to forcefully disarm Kaina. There is a weapon spot on the field. That neutral air is going to give him some room to go and grab it. But Use also grabbed the second one.
Neutral light, Use not able to land, and he will have to land on his second stock. Kaina gets the first one.
Sticking with the axe. Oh, not enough just yet. Didn't even send off screen. He ended up driving out of that recovery, so it didn't have that final force dump that happens right at the end. But the D-Light recovery is going to make full connection, and the KO goes off the top. Use about 40 to 50 damage behind Kaina, which with the way he's been outputting damage so far in this set is virtually nothing.
Ooh, there's a dodge coming out from Kaina, but Use had him in the air, so couldn't do too much more. Opted to swap weapons and get that primed greatsword. Kaina getting but he gets out of it.
We're seeing some of the greatsword momentum now coming out in this game too. Opening up with that neutral light, but Kaina was behind him. Finds the punish, finds the juggle as well. No ground pound. The follow-up is the side air this time. Sent Use over far to the left side. Now he was sent high and right. The range on that side light from Use.
The weapon toss just halting Use. The downlight, Kaina maintains the tiniest of leads.
And this is what I was talking about with Kaina finding D-Light KOs. Normally that's a bad thing. Normally that means inefficiency, but you can see he was just outputting damage faster than Use was. If you look at the clock, it didn't really take that long for him to find that second stock, and he found the D-Light up on the soft platform, so that was a smart move for the KO there rather than just like hoping for a read or hoping for a stray hit. But Use was able to answer back in quick fashion yet again, and we are even going into this final stock. Kaina needs this game to help interrupt the momentum that Use has going into this set.
Now, right now, I don't think Kaina can afford to lose this stock.
Nossa, esse dodge ali, pra baixo do Use.
Once again, getting those openers. He's getting the opener into the bridge.
Before he was going
Mano,
for the double
ele está muito perto, velho.
He didn't want to throw anything out because he didn't want to take the punish from Use. There's the side light. No major damage coming off of that. The side light doesn't quite have the range, but this one does. Finds the two-piece with the neutral light bridge.
Swaps over to the hammer. Use not able to get that recovery off that down air.
Kind of just patrolling the ground while Use is floating up.
Oh, misses the stomp.
Caraca.
Misses another stomp.
Kind of looking lost right now. He's not able to find anything.
Oh, the recovery almost puts him off screen. One more recovery from Use, and Kaina could be down 0-2.
No
Use
way.
able to avoid the stomps from Kaina.
Nossa senhora.
Finisher from Use. He's up 2-0.
Será que ele vai fazer 3-0, mano?
From Kaina are completely unsuccessful now. He's not able to find them in the right space. He's not able to find them in the right time. He's not able to find them at any type of range whatsoever. Use completely missed.
Bro, let's go! Pode ser a última partida, mano.
Potentially, if he cannot close this out, otherwise, Use is going to be crowned your BCX 2023 champion.
D-Light Dare sending Kaina over the edge, Use and Kaina swapping positions. You see Kaina backing up here. He does have the axe. A lot of last game he spent with the hammer in his hand, especially towards the end.
Caraca.
Neutral lights again.
Controlando muito.
Finding so much damage.
Meu Deus, o cara destruiu agora.
And 2 games in this set.
He's got so much momentum.
Mano, ele controlou muito no chão. Controlou muito.
Has the great sword, which Kaina has not found the solution to, especially not when he has the hammer in his hand.
Use's
movement is too good. Uses initiations are too good. Uses advantage states are too good and too frequent.
Caraca, nice. Mano, ele tá num momento muito gigante, velho. O Kaina não tá conseguindo acompanhar. Olha isso, mano. O cara tá destruindo total.
He's about to be staring at a 2-stock lead on Kaina. The weapon toss there is able to pick it back up as well, finds it down there, goes for the on-stage ground pound.
Mano, eu tô arrepiado aqui, velho, na moral.
No punishment from it.
Nice! Mano, e se tu levar um 3-stock, eu faço mais uma arte pra ti. Aqueles...
Hughes has complete control. He has control of the physical game with his 2-stock lead. He has control of the mental game with the pressure that he's putting on Kaina. He has control of the weapon game. Now
A galera gritando
Kaina
use,
has
mano.
the hammer in his hands. He has control of the crowd as it is chanting, use, 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 use.
We know who the crowd here at Cobb Galleria wants to win. We know who's close to winning as he's got Kaina in the open air, but Kaina gets back safely. Can he deny the 3-stock at the very least here?
We need to see that axe
Ai, achei que ia
gameplay
vir
coming out.
o...
He has to find a miracle here. Oh, he's
No,
second
Deus.
hits. These bridges coming out from Hughes have not found a connection yet, but the damage is still adding up nonetheless.
Mano, oh não.
The downline misses the neutral
Ai,
light. Neutral light this time.
ah,
Denies the
droga.
3-stock. Gives a kiss, but
Ah,
is
mano.
it enough?
O 3-stock esse
Still two fresh
perfeito,
stocks for
velho.
Hughes.
And I think that kiss was absolutely genuine.
Hughes,
Even if he takes
cara,
the L here,
mano,
he knows
não
that
tem como
Hughes
Hughes perder
deserves
nessa,
the
velho.
victory. Back to the hammer. Hopefully he
Hughes,
can find the
mano.
downlights against Hughes, but Hughes is staying very aerial. Okay, we see a stomp side air. Feels like it's been a long time since we've seen that, but Hughes instantly answers back.
Meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus. Não, nice.
Hughes is your BCX 2023
BCX 2023.
Somehow Hughes overcame
Nice, mano, muito
every
bom.
single game that Kaina
Parabéns,
has
velho,
defeated
parabéns,
here
jogou
in recent
muito.
memory. He
América do Sul,
overcame
top 1 e top
every
2,
single
mano.
player that went up against
Brasil,
him in
Brasil,
this
top 1 e top
bracket.
2.
Hughes is your BCX 1v1 champion.
He deserves so much accolade. Not only did he break the curse of NA winning
Caramba.
all the 1v1s in the land and
DJ Yan
but
ainda,
now
mano.
he's broken the curse of NA winning all the 1v1s in the world championships. NA has got to step up their game, but right now, South for your BCX
Oh.
2023 1v1 champion. He deserves to lift up that trophy. I've heard it's heavy.
Nice, 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 muito bom.
Congratulations to Hughes. An incredible effort
Parabéns,
that he
mano,
brought
muito.
to BCX.
Muito feliz aniversário, eu ia falar, mas não é o momento de feliz aniversário, é só parabéns mesmo. Viajei. Muito bom, velho.
Going to lands that we didn't have in the past, putting everything on the line and showing what it means to be a true champion. He is once again the champion, and he absolutely deserves it.
Parabéns, velho, parabéns.
Do Brasil, parabéns, congratulations.
Ah, que
on your
legal.
performance. Tell me what is going through your mind right now.
Thanks. I'm thanking like everyone. Thanks God for this. I never imagined myself in a position like that, so I'm very happy, very proud of
Ele
myself.
falou que nunca se imagina numa posição como essa, então ele tá muito feliz. Legal.
You should absolutely be very proud of yourself. Enjoy this moment here with everybody and tell us a little bit about your experience this year at BCX.
Fala um pouco sobre a experiência na BCX.
From the last BCX, this BCX was awesome. Like, they improved the BCX. Is insane. I really like the event. Like, it's always good to see my friends, people that I can see normally. So it's amazing to be here with you guys. Thank you, thank you.
Ai, velho, que legal. Ele falou que foi incrível, é isso. Ah.
Now, before I let you enjoy your celebration and the trophy and just the feeling
Tá,
of
antes de
being
deixar
the
você
world
celebrar.
champion, I want to give you an opportunity to do any thank yous to anyone who supported you along the way
Tá,
or shout
pra ele
out
agradecer.
in whatever language you want.
Se ele quiser.
Então, primeiramente agradeço a Deus por tudo. Agradeço meus pais por me dar a oportunidade de estar aqui, poder fazer meu melhor, me esforçar.
Ah, que
Muito
legal.
obrigado por sempre confiar em mim. Sempre dar motivação para continuar, nunca ter duvidado de mim. E eu queria fazer um agradecimento especial, queria agradecer ao Lopes, esse cara é o pessoal mais incrível que eu já conheci na minha vida, leva pra minha vida, é como se fosse um irmão pra mim. E o que eu desejo pra ele é que ele possa voltar a competir. Uma parcela dessa vitória o Lopes tem, porque ele sempre se dedicou pra me ajudar, sempre jogou comigo, me ajudou, sempre fez seu máximo pra mim ajudar. Eu amo muito esse cara, velho. Então, eu agradeço a você, Lopes. Muito obrigado, cara. Te amo de coração.
Muito obrigado por ter um viado.
Nesse evento. Thank you, guys.
Parabéns, velho. Que legal.
All right, I want to hear you guys be the loudest you have been all weekend to close out the show one more time for Yous, your world champion of BCX 2023.
Olha, agora, depois de tudo isso, considere se inscrever no canal se você gostou. Nosso Discord na descrição. Redes sociais também, TikTok de Brawlhalla, voltado só pra Brawlhalla também, tudo na descrição, comentário fixado. É isso, gente. Até a próxima. Tchau, tchau.
The best event I've ever been a part of, and 2023 has been such an amazing year, and I look so forward to 2024 right now.
I think all the Great Sword kids like can't complain ever again. Like they just can't complain. Great Sword can't KO? A lie. Great Sword is bad, needs buffs, needs help? A lie. Because Yous showed what you can do with the weapon. He showed what you can do with sword. He showed what you can do with Jay Young.